Good afternoon, dear friends. Welcome to next class. Today discuss about very important questions. First one is find the sum of all natural numbers between 100 to 1000. 100 to 1000. What they are asking? Find the sum of all natural numbers between 100 to 1000 which are multiple of 5. So what they are given? You should calculate sum of natural numbers between 100 to 1000. In between, how many numbers are multiple of 5? After we can add the sum of the all the numbers. Listen carefully. Find the sum of all natural numbers. Means to find the sum of all natural numbers between. In between 100 to 1000. In between, how many elements are multiple of 5 is possibility? First of all, you should write the in between 100 to 1000 elements. You should write in between 100 to 1000 which are multiple of 5. After that, we need to find n value. After that, to calculate sum of all natural numbers. Solution. Next one, what is the given? The numbers between 100 to 1000 which are multiple of 5 or listen carefully what they given in between 100 to 1000 in between 100 to 1000 how many elements are multiple of 5 is possibility? One is the 105 is possibility, 110 is possibility, 115 is possibility, so on 995 is possibility. Only in between 100 and 1000. In between 100 to 1000. 100 to 1000 how many elements are possible multiple of 5? One is a 105, 110, 15, so on 995. Here A is called first term is 105. D is called common difference 110 minus 105 value is 5. Next they are given N is nothing but last term is denoted by Tn. Is equal what is the last term? 995. We need to find number of terms. After that to calculate sum of n terms. So now how to find the n value? First we are applying nth term of arithmetic progression is Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. What is the Tn value? 995. A value is 105. N value don't you can write as it is. So d value is 5. Now 105 take left hand side. 995 minus 105 is equal to n minus 1 into 5. So 995 minus 105 is value is 890 is equal to n minus 1. 5 is in the denominator divided by 5. 5 1 ja 5 remaining 39 is there. 5 7 ja 35. 40 is there. 5 8 ja 40. Now 178 is equal to n minus 1. 1 you can take right hand left hand side. 178 plus 1 is equal to n. N is equal to 179. After that we can calculate sum of the nth term of arithmetic progression. Sum of nth term of arithmetic progression formula is there are two formulas. There Sn is equal to n by 2 a plus n you can apply or else n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. We can apply any one formula. We can substitute all the values to get same value. Why we are taking n by 2 a plus n means already given. It is nothing but last term. So here easily we can substitute. Now what is the n value? 179 is equal to 179 by 2. A is called first term 105. L is called last term 995. 179 by 2. 995 plus 105 is equal to 1100. 2 1 ja 2 550 ja. So now sum of 179 is equal to 179 into 500 550 120 is equal to 179. 179 into 550 value is 98,450. This is the final answer. Very important. Listen carefully. What they are asking? Sum of all natural numbers between 100 to 1000. Which numbers are multiple of 5? Means we are taking 100 to 1000 in between. What are the elements are multiple of 5? So only multiple of 5 possibility. 100 to 1000 only possibility elements are 105, 110, so on 995. This elements only in between 100 to 1000 only possibility elements are multiple of 5. Now A is called first term, D is called common difference is 5, L is called last term is 995. So how many numbers will be there? We don't know. That's why we need to find number of terms. That's why we need to find n value. After that they are asking find the sum of all natural numbers. We need to find Sn value. That's why first we need to find n value. After that we need to find Sn value. Here applying the here two formulas. First formula is here applying nth term of mathematical progression formula is Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Tn we have substituted 995, a value is 105 plus n minus 1 into d. Finally we got the n value is 179. So next, how many numbers will there in between 105 to 999? Totally 179 numbers is there. After that we need to add sum of all natural numbers in between 100 to 1000. In between how many numbers will be there? 179 is there. After the sum of 179 you should calculate. That's why you are applying the sum of nth term of the arithmetic progress form is Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, or else n by 2 into a plus l. Because of your taking L is absolutely given. Whenever last time they are given, you can take this formula easily. You can substitute. Okay, it is clear. This is very very important for the final exam 7 marks question. Only 100 to 1000 in between means in between only which are multiple of 5 only we are taking. In between 100 to 1000 only which elements are possibility of multiple of 5 only we are taking. Okay, it is clear. Next question. Next question. So very very easy. We are applying only two formulas. One is the nth term of the arithmetic progression formula. Another one is sum of nth term of the arithmetic progression formula. Second question. Here also sum of all integers, sum of all integers between 100 and 400. Find the sum of all integers between 100 to 400 which are divisible by 7. Which are divisible by 7. Which are divisible by 7. In before question we are taking in between 100 to 1000 which are multiple of 5 are taking here. In between 100 to 400 which are divisible by 7. Divisible by 7. How many elements are divisible by 7 between 100 to 400? So now we are taking the numbers between 100 to 400 which are divisible by 7. Which are divisible by 7. Which are divisible by 7 or what are the elements of possibility? What are given in between 100 to 400? In between 100 to 400, how many elements are possibility of divisible by 7? Suppose 100 is not divisible by the 7. Suppose you are taking 101 you can take. It is not possibility. 103 we can take. 104 we can take. 104 also not divisible by the 7. So 105 is possible or not? 105. 105. 7 1 is 7. 35. 7 5 is 35. So remainder is 0. So 105 is a possibility. In between 100 to 400, how many elements are divisible by 7 is possibility? In between you can take, don't take, consider 100 in between 100 to 400. 101 is not possibility, 102 is not possibility, 103 is not possibility, 104 also not possibility. Next 105 is possibility. So one element we know can easily get 105 plus 7 112. So 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 110, 11 is not divisible by the 7. That's why 105, 112, 119, so on. In 400 in between, which elements are divisible by 7? 399. It is clear? How came this sequence? Very easy, simple. What they given in between 100 to 400? In between 100 to 400, which find out this number is in between 100 to 400. How many elements are divisible by the 7? So now we are taking in between 100 to 400 means more than 100, less than 400. That's 101 is not divisible by the 7. Like we can take 105 is divisible. Next to 112 is divisible. 119 is divisible. So on 399. So these elements, these all numbers are in between 100 to 400. That's why we are taking 105 is divisible by 7, 112 is not divisible by 7, so on 399 also divisible by 7. So like getting this sequence. Now what is the first number? A is called first number is 105. D is common difference, any number minus before term is equal to 7. L is called last term, Pn also nth term. First term, second term, third term, nth term. So nth term where they are given T99. How many numbers are possible? You don't know. Thus we need to find the number of terms. Next they are asking sum of integers. Means to calculate sum of integers. So to calculate n value and s value, first you can apply the nth term of arithmetic progression is Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into b. What is nth term value? 399. A value is 105. N value don't write as it is. D value is 7. So 105 take this side. 399 minus 105 is equal to n minus 1 into 7. 399 minus 105 is 294 is equal to n minus 1. 7 is the denominator. Now 7 4 is 28. Remaining 24 is there. 14 is there. 7 is 14. Now 42 is equal to n minus 1 minus 1. Take this side. 42 plus 1 is equal to n. N is equal to 43. So n value got. Next to find out sum of the 43 to calculate. Now applying sum of nth term of arithmetic progression is Sn is equal to n by 2 a plus l. Why we are taking this formula means in the given sequence last term will be there. That's why direct we are taking n by 2 into a plus l. What they are asking? What is n value getting? 43. To calculate sum of 43 is equal to 43 by 2. A value is 105. L value is 399. Now as it is right, 43 by 2, 105 plus 399 is 404 by 2. 2 2 is 4 into 0. So now 43 into 102. What is the value we are getting right? So 43 into 300, 400, 105 is equal to 504. Not 104. 2 2 is 4, 2 5 is 10, 2 2 is 4. Now 252. So 43 into 252, that value is 10,836. Sum of the 43 is equal to 10,836. Very easy. It is simple question. What they are asking? In between, find the sum of integers between 100 to 1000. In between 100 to 400, how many elements are possible by the divisible by 7? How many elements are possible? In between 100 to 400. In between 100 to 400, which number of elements are divisible by 7? Only possibility 105, 112, 119, so on 399. These elements are possibility for the in between 100 and 400. Now easily identify the A value, D value and the term value. We need to find out number of terms 105 to 399. How many numbers is there number of terms. After that, whenever we get the n value, after that calculate sum of n terms value. That's why we are applying nth calculate n value. After that, we can calculate sum of nth term value. Very very important, very easy. Next, third question. So only between elements we can take. Don't take from 100 to 400. They clearly are mentioned. We can take in between 100 to 400. How many elements are possibility? We can take one that elements only. Next, third question. Very important these questions. Find the sum of integers between 200 to 800. 200 to 800 which are divisible by 9. Here also it is clear. They are given in between elements you can take. Here first time I explained, now they are given in between 200 to 400. In between elements, how many elements are divisible by 9? First of all, you should write the sequence. How to write the sequence means in between 200 to 800, how many elements are divisible by 9? So 201 not divisible by 9. 202 is not divisible by 9. Like so on. 209 is divisible. 206 also not divisible by 9. So 207 is divisible. 207 is divisible. In between 201 up to 206 is not divisible by the 9. Next 207 is divisible by the 9. After that, one element will be there. Easily we can identify. 207 first we should add 9. How much are getting? 216. So 216 also divisible by 9. Next 216 plus 9 we should add. So 9 we can add means 225. So on like 207, 216, 225. So on 800 not 800. That's the element is 790 is possibility in between 200 and 800, not 400. In between 200 to 800, how many elements are divisible by 9 means 207 is divisible, 216 is divisible, 225 is divisible, so on 792 divisible. Oh, so now we got the sequence. Now we should write the sequence. A1 understood? Now the numbers between 200 to 800 which are divisible by 9 are 207, 216, 225, so on 792. In between 200 to 800, in between how many elements are possibility? One is 207, 216, 225, so on 792. 207 up to 792, how many elements are possibility? How many numbers is there? We don't know, thus we calculate n value. So first then give A is equal to 207, D is equal to 216 minus 207 value is equal to 9, L is equal to last term, nth term is equal to 792. We need to find any value, we need to find sum of nth term value. So now applying nth term of arithmetic progression is Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So nth term value is 792, A value is 207, so n value right as it is, into D value is 9. 207 take this side, 792 minus 207 is equal to n minus 1 into 9. Now 12 minus 7 is 5, so 8 minus 0 is 8, remaining 7 is 7 minus 2, so 585. 9 in the denominator is equal to n minus 1. So now cancellation 9. So 9 6 is 54. Next to 45 is there. 9 5 is 45. Next now we got 65 is equal to n minus 1 minus 1 take this side. 65 plus 1 is equal to n is equal to 66. So in between 200 to 800, how many elements are possibility? Totally 66 is possibility. Next to calculate sum of nth term. Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus l. So n value, what is the value? N value is 66 is equal to 66 by 2 into a value is 207, l value is 792. So now 2 1 ja 2 33 into 792 207, we can add 999. So now 33 into 999 value is 32,967. Sum of the 60 terms is equal to 32,967. Derivation what is given? Find the sum of integers between 200 to 800. In between 200 to 800, which elements are divisible by 900? In between 200 to 800, we are taking 201, 203, 204, 205, 206. These all elements are not divisible by the 9. 207 is possibility. Like next to 207 plus we should add 9, 216 is possibility. 225 is possible. So on 792. Only in between 200 to 800, in between only these elements are possible. That's why we are taking sequence. 207 is possibility, 216 is possibility, 225 is possible. So on 799. 207 up to 799. How many numbers is there? You don't know. That's why you need to find the number of terms. Whenever you got the n value, you can calculate sum of number. That's why we are applying the sum of nth term of the progression formula. Very easy. Only there are only 7 steps or 8 steps is there. Only applying 2 formulas. It is clear? Next, fourth one. Very easy. In between element we can take. Suppose they are asking from 200 to 400, we can take from 200 to 400. When they are asking in between 200 to 800 or 200 to 400, like which elements are possible, only can take particular numbers only. Next, fourth question. Find the sum of all integers between 60 and 400. 60 and 400 which are divisible by 13. The numbers between 60 and 400 which are divisible by 13 are. Listen carefully. What they are asking? Calculate sum of all integers between 60 and 400. In between, first of all, to find the sequence. How to find the sequence? They are mentioned in between 60 and 400 which are divisible by the 13. Is in between 60 and 400, in between how many elements are divisible by 13? Here in between you can calculate 60 and 400. In between which elements are divisible by 13? 61 is not divisible by the 13. 62? No. 63? No. 64? Don't know. 65 is divisible. 65 is divisible by the 13. Okay, 13 5 ja 65. Next 16 is 13, 78. Like so on. 65 is possibility, 78 is possibility, so on. 390 is the possibility. So what are the possibility elements in between 60 to 400? 65 is possibility, 78 is possibility, 91 is possibility, so on. 390 is the possibility. Finally we got the one sequence. We can write the sequence. Now the numbers between 60 to 400 which are divisible by 13 are 65, 78, 91, so on. 390. These elements are possibility for the in between 60 and 400. These all elements are divisible by 13 in between to 60 and 400. Now here A is called first term is 65. D is called common difference. 78 minus 65 is equal to 13. L is called last term. Tn is called nth term 390. Why you are taking L and Tn? First term, second term, third term, last term. Last term divided by L. First term, second term, third term, nth term. That's why you are taking Tn value. Now, from 65 to 390, how many numbers is there? You don't know. That's why you need to find the n value. Next to calculate sum of all integers. That's why you need to find the Sn value. Now, you can apply nth term of the arithmetic progression formula. Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now apply the values. Nth term value is 390. A value is 65. N value don't know it as it is. D value is 13. Now plus 65 take left hand side. 390 minus 65 is equal to n minus 1 into 3. Now 390 minus 65 is that value is 325. Is equal to n minus 1 into 3. 3 is in the denominator. Now cancellation. 325. 3 1 3. 325 is 390 minus 65. 390 minus 65. This is not 13. 13. 3 2 ja 26. 65 is there. 13 5 ja 65. Now 25 is equal to n minus 1. So minus 1 you can take left hand side. 25 plus 1 is equal to n. Now n is equal to 26. From 65 to 39. How many numbers is there? Totally 26 numbers is there. After that you should calculate sum of all integers. So Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus n. What is n value here? 26. Now 26 by 2 into a value is 65. N value is 390. 2 1 ja 2 13 ja. 13 into 390 plus 65 is 455. Now 13 into 455 value is 13 into 455 value is 5900. Sum of 26. Term value is 500. 5915. How to find the equation is what are given in between 60 and 400. In between what are the numbers is divisible by the 13. We are taking in between 60 and 400. 61 up to 64 is not divisible by 13. 65 is divisible. 78 is divisible by 13. 91 is divisible by 13. So on. 390 is the divisible by 13. Only these numbers are only divisible by the 13. From 65 to 390, how many numbers are possibility? Means only these are the possibility. Next, from 65 to 390, how many numbers is there? Don't know. That's why we need to find out n value. After that, how many n value we are getting? We can add the sum of the all the numbers. That's why we are applying the sum of nth term. The last final question in this method. So very easy. The next fifth question. Find the sum of all integers between 200 and 500. 200 and 500 which are divisible by 5. So now what again in between 200 to 500 which are divisible by 5 are means they given 200 500. First we need to find the sequence. How to find the sequence means they given in between 200 to 500 which elements are divisible by 5. Suppose you are taking 201 is not divisible by the 5. 205 is divisible, 210 is divisible, 215 is divisible. So on 495 is divisible. So now how many elements are divisible? In between 200 to 500, 205 is divisible, 210 is divisible, 213 is divisible. So on 495. Now write the sequence in between 200 to 500 possibilities. 205, 210, 210, 215, so on 495. So A is called first term, D is called 210 minus 205 value is 5. L is equal to Tn is equal to 495. We need to find out number of terms. Now next we need to find out sum of nth terms. Now we are applying nth term formula is n is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So nth term value is 495 is equal to a value is 205 plus n minus 1 into d value is 5. 205 to the left hand side, 495 minus 205 is equal to n minus 1 into 490 minus 205 value is 280 is equal to n minus 1. 5 is in the denominator. 5 5 ja 25, 5 6 ja 30. So n minus 1. Not 280, it is 290. It means 80. So now 58 is equal to n minus 1. Minus 1 take this side, n is equal to 59. After that to calculate sum of 59 term. So now applying Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus l. Now n value is 59. Now applying 59 by 2 into a value is 205, l value is 495. Now 59 by 2 into 205 plus 495, that value is 700. 2 1 ja 3, 50 ja. So now 59 into 350 values. Now 59 into 350 values, 20,650. 20,650 sum of 59 terms. These are final answer. What they are given in between 200 to 500. What are the elements are divisible by 5? Only in between 205, 210, so on 495. Only these elements are divisible by the 5. Means we need to find number of terms. That's we have to apply the nth term of the arithmetic progression formula. For that they are asking find the sum of integers. That's we are applying sum of nth term formula. It is clear? Everyone understood? So today arithmetic progression is completed. The next week we will discuss about another type is geometric progression. Today we finished arithmetic progression. Next we will discuss about geometric progression. Any doubt is please ask you. Thank you all.